What's up, y'all? I'm just in one of those spontaneous moods where I just, you know, information just comes to me and I just relay information or whatever. So this is gonna be a bonus episode, this was not planned or anything like that, you know what I mean? It wasn't planned, but it just happened. So, anyways, I want to talk about why tricking ain't really where it's at. You know what I mean? You thinking you can just spend money and the girl will like you and all of that. Well, guess what? The reality is she'll take the money. Or she gonna take the money. Oh yeah, she gonna be very grateful. But the thing about women that guys don't really understand is that women don't really like that feeling of having to owe somebody some booty. You know what I mean? They don't like to owe booty. It's like credit agencies. You know what I mean? Like you ever had a credit card and you take the money and you spend the money, everything is cool, but when it comes time to pay for that money back, you don't really like that feeling, do you? The same goes for women, man. You can't pay for booty, man. I mean, some women get down like that, I guess, but I'm just saying they're never gonna respect you. You know what I mean? Cause you paying. You know what I mean? So it's like hi, bye, thank you. What's the word? Like it's like wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Whatever. Let me get your Instagram. It's like something weird like that, but you get my drift. Like it's not. You want to get a woman based of you. You know what I mean? Like just be yourself, and if she connecting with you, then you see how I didn't use that word. I'm trying to elevate. It's complex, but it's fun. Um, yeah, if she connecting with you, then you're cool. It's not. You know what I mean? Like guys would do all kinds of things. Like we do all kinds of things just to get women's attention, and the reality is that there's nothing you can do to get the attention of a woman who doesn't like you. On the other hand, there's nothing you can't do to a woman who likes you that's going to keep her off of you. So what I'm trying to say is, you got to just be yourself. You know what I mean? The most confident you can be is typically tends to happen when you're on your path, when you're on your journey, when you're doing what you love, when you're going ham or whatever, because you get that confidence that, yeah, I'm working by faith, this is what I want to do. When you're working like that, people can feel it, people can sense it. Women got a certain kind of sensor built in, they feel a confident man when he walks in a room, because they know, okay, this guy's going somewhere. I want to be part of this team. You know what I mean? That's how women are. Funny thing that I noticed, right? It's like, I'm going to talk about something that happened to me so you guys don't think I'm just telling stories. Like, I used to be walking at the mall, right? Like, by myself and everything, and I was damn near transparent. Like, women would see me and not really see me, and, I was just another fly on the wall. But as soon as I started walking with baddies, not even multiple women, just one woman, all of a sudden women were looking at me like, who's this guy? Like, oh, trying to get my attention, trying to smile. And I'm like, hold on, I'm working with somebody. Like, what's up with that? But, that's just women nature, you know what I mean? I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me, and anyways. That's just the funny thing that happened. So, it just leads me to believe that, women want to be part of a great team, okay? I was just put it like that. It's like when you pull a baddie, for some reason, every other girl want to be part of the team. It's confusing. I don't know, you know what I mean? Hey, you learn something every day. Like I'm saying because I seen it, you know what I mean? And if you do that, if you're walking around baddies all day, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like women can tell when you got a baddie, you know what I mean? And they're like, damn, how you pull her? You know what I mean? And all of a sudden they're interested, you're interesting now, you know what I mean? It's like, you're a different type of dude. You know, you're a different species. So it's funny. Women are funny, man. I promise you, women are funny. That's why you do great to go buy this book right here, The Mac Within. I'm telling you, you can never get enough game, man. And don't think it's just for the guys. Women can learn game too. As a matter of fact, the funny thing that happens is that the more of a Mac you become, the more female Mac you're gonna attract. So, karma don't play. You know what I mean? It's like the higher in integrity you go, the more of a man of your word you become, the more people gonna automatically present themselves in your life, and you're gonna be in an environment where you have to be moving with integrity, because then you look like a clown. You know what I mean? And you don't want that. So you want to be accountable to somebody or something, to, you know what I mean, to a higher cause or higher purpose. You know, you don't want to just wake up every day with no purpose, man. Like, what kind of life is that? Anyway, um, I went all over the place with this thing, didn't I? But this is a bonus episode, so you know we're freestyling. But yeah, you know, I read something very interesting here about Seven Hole Brothers. You know, what I mean, say Captain Seven. You know, if you don't know what Captain Seven is, Google it. I'm just kidding. But basically, Captain Seven is that guy who's always gonna come out the wallet for a girl he barely knows anything about. Like he meets a girl tomorrow, and she could be like, "Oh, I need this, I need," and he's like, "Oh, how much money you need?" Basically, they provide financial whatever to women, right? That they don't really know, because they're tricks. You know, they feel like, hey, if I spend some money, maybe she gonna shake some, and maybe, but hey, you're not gonna get the real respect that a man deserves. You know what I mean? You're just a trick. Like, women gonna take money from tricks, but they're not gonna respect no trick. You know, hey, if that's what rocks your boat, more power to you, man. Anybody can do that, honestly. You know, anybody can go pay for some sex. Like, come on, it's 2026. But I'm just saying, not everybody can earn the respect of a woman, let alone multiple women, let alone multiple fine women. You need some game for that. You know, you gotta stand on something. You gotta have some type of integrity. Like, women gotta look at you like, yeah, this dude is the truth. You know, he might be not. I might not agree with everything that this dude does. Like, he might have multiple women or whatever. But one thing I like about this guy is, guess what? He told me straight up what it was. You know, most guys gonna lie to me and all of that, but this guy's honest about it. So at least he ain't gonna bring me no diseases, because hey, he using condoms. He's mature. You know what I mean? Women respect that so much. Like, you guys have no idea how much respect you get when you just a man of your word. You know, it's not about how much money you can spend, because women are getting money nowadays. You know, like, I don't want to embarrass my race, but hey, I'm scared to look at the statistics right now, because I feel like women are getting more money than men these days. It's embarrassing. You know what I mean? So hey, you can't use money no more. You know, back in the days, guys had it easy. You know, they could just control a woman just because they had the money. Well, guess what? Women got money now. If you're not treating that woman right, hey, you're going to get replaced as easily as, hey. I don't even want to finish my sentence because it was not PG-13, but you get my drift. You know, you gotta stand on some real integrity nowadays. You know, you gotta have some real game. You gotta know what's going on. It's just for your own safety, man. You gotta have this book right here, man. I'm trying to put you on game right here. You gotta have this book right here. This book gonna open your third eye. Your third eye game. Now, what is the third eye game? It's basically an eye that's always gonna be open. Don't matter what you do, whatever you sleep, you awake, whatever you're doing something else. That eye is always gonna be open and watching everybody. Because guess what? People like to run game out here. You know, that's the fact of reality. So you need to be aware. You know what I mean? your antenna should automatically come up whenever you hear somebody trying to run some game, even if it's not on you. But at least you're gonna see what's really going on behind closed doors. You can hear people, like, for example, you ever stepped into a used cars sales office or whatever, or any kind of sales office? You walk in and all of a sudden you just feel the eye staring at you like you're prey or something, and eventually somebody come up to you like trying to sell you something. And guess what? When you got game, you can anticipate that situation. You can be relaxed about it. You can be like, yeah, I know you about to come. You about to come and sell me your, trying to sell me your, whatever you're trying to sell me. But guess what? If that's not what I'm trying to do, I'm not gonna do it. So people can come up to you and try to put game on you, but hey, you already seen it before, so it's nothing to you. And that's when you move confidently. You know what I mean? You move with purpose. You know, you're on your pivot. Like, it's a different day. It's a new day. You know what I mean? It's a new you. It's a new year. So there goes a little upgrade right here. You know, this is a bonus episode. Thank you guys for watching or whatever. And 2026, here we go, baby. Let's go.